Hi, it's Brian from Bluegrass Exotics, and today is the middle of December of 2020. Our season is over for this year, and I want to have a look at some holdbacks. But not from this year. I want to go back and look at some of the holdbacks from 2019. So the snakes we're going to be looking at today are going to be between a year and a half old, depending on how early or late the clutch was during the season. So let's have a look at what we've got. Alright, no reason to bury the lead here. These are a trio of Ultramels that we made. And this guy is a little bit small. They all started out small. And these guys were late in the season. And the mother was about 1,800 grams at the time she laid. And she looked big enough to have 5, maybe 6 eggs. And she popped out 9. The pairing here was visual Ultramel to visual Ultramel, so all 9 were Ultramel. They all hatched, they all turned out really healthy. They were super, super tiny, but they turned out great, and it took them a while to kind of get up to size, up to eat even hopper mice, which is what I would normally feed right out of an egg. These guys were all too small to even eat hopper mice right out of the egg, so they had a couple smaller meals first to get them started. And they're catching up nicely. So really happy with this trio of holdbacks. And let's see if we can get them back before they run off on me. Alright, so with a visual Ultramel male, I also wanted to make some hets. So I put the visual Ultramel male to a female black pastel, and I got a nice big clutch of, I think she laid 13 eggs. I think a lot of them. I can't remember exactly how many turned out black pastel het Ultramel, but a lot of them. Enough that I kept a trio. This is the male here. I have a trio, and then I also still have one pair that is available. But this is my holdback male. The Ultramels pretty much all looked the same, so I showed all those at once. There's a little more variation here in these black pastel het Ultramels. Alright, this is one of the females. So this is again a black pastel het Ultramel. Now as you can see, she's got a really nice big ringer here. Goes all the way around. Nice coloration. Through the body, through the belly. Beautiful, beautiful snake, beautiful animal. So, black pastel is one of those genes that they tend to get ringers pretty easily with het influence. And usually they're associated with being het pied, but in this case, this is het Ultramel and produced a huge stunning ringer nonetheless. So really happy with this animal. Alright, what we have here is a second female black pastel het Ultramel. So this is the third in our trio. And she doesn't have much of a ringer. She has maybe a little bit of fading right here next to her tail, but certainly nothing like the other one does. But I think she's beautiful anyway, and I can't wait to make some black pastel Ultramels. Alright, so now for some very similar looking animals. These are, this is a trio of cinnamon het pied. So we took a pied male and bred it to a cinnamon het pied female. I say she's cinnamon het pied, she's for sure cinnamon. We've bred her 2 years now. She's produced a total of 11 babies, bred only to a visual pied, and she has not yet produced a visual pied for us. So I'm starting to believe that she is not in fact het pied, but is just a cinnamon. But since the sire was het pied, or I'm sorry, since the sire was visual pied, all of her babies are going to be het pied for sure. So this is a male. So this is a female cinnamon het pied, and she looks extra dark right now because she's starting to go into shed. I can see her darks have quite a bit of iridescence on them right now. So she's unhappy. She wants to just kind of get back home. So I'm going to let her. And that is the second female cinnamon het pied. And the cinnamon het pieds are a little bit smaller than the black pastel het ultramels because they hatch much later in the season. I think the het ultramels are in the 400 gram range, 400, 420, 450, somewhere in there. These three snakes are all much closer to the 300 gram mark. But that's okay. They're going to grow up at their own rate, and we'll be happy when they do. So, trio of cinnamon het pieds. And now what we have here is a brother and sister pair. And both of these are butter ghost. So we bred a butter spider ghost male to a visual ghost female to try and breed the spider out. And we were able to do that. So I really like butter, and I really like ghost, and I really love the combination of these. Doesn't show up well on camera, I know, but these are beautiful, beautiful animals. But I don't really want to work with spider. So I wanted to try and recreate father without the spider, and we were able to do that with a matching pair. So very, very happy with both of these animals. So I will grow these up, and I will definitely use both of these, but I probably will not pair them together. Because if I paired them together, all of the babies would be visual ghost, but some of them would be all white bells or blue-eyed leucistics. And I don't know that it makes sense to have all white visual bells that are also homozygous ghost. So I will probably end up not pairing these snakes together, and I will take them in different directions. But either way, these are beautiful. I was super happy to make these gorgeous animals. And then this is a male yellow belly butter enchi. And the pairing here was yellow belly enchi to a female butter. And we were hoping to hit this animal in a female, and we did not. We hit it in a male and a male only. And I'm absolutely thrilled with the way this guy came out. I could not have imagined this being a better looking animal when I first tried to make the combination. We did repeat the pairing. And I have a baby of the same genes. And I can show you how different they look when they come out of the egg. Now this one is several months old, so this is not fresh out of the egg. But this animal, I believe, has the same genes. This is from the same pairing, and I believe both of these animals are butter enchi yellow bellies. And again, we produced this one in the 2019 season, trying to hit a female. Didn't hit a female. This guy's a male. So we repeated the pairing, tried it again, and again, this one is a male. And it was the only 3-gene combo in the clutch. We did hit a female butter yellow belly without the enchi. I'm probably gonna not hold that back. I was really hoping for the 3-gene combination, so she is available, but and I probably won't do the pairing again either. But it was worth a second shot for me, and sorry we didn't hit it, but you know, cannot be upset with this guy. And part of the reason why I'm not interested in doing the pairing again to try and get a female of this is because I'm so happy with how the male turned out. The male is so beautiful, and he's grown up so quickly. He'll be ready to breed for us this coming season. And whatever genes that he's got in him, that's what I want to reproduce, like his exact phenotype. So really, really happy with how he turned out. So that's it. Those are the holdbacks that we have from our 2019 season. Beautiful snakes, really happy with how they're turning out, growing up really nice. Thanks for watching.